company's so dynamic. Keith and Ryan allow the employees to be part of that, and they don't micromanage. They let everybody do their job and be part of what the company's doing. So it's more like you're working with them as opposed to for them, even though they do have the final say.
Beyond Mr. Beedie himself, of course, and his great jokes that he likes to tell us and his sense of humor, I think is the people within the company. I was exposed to a lot of them before I came over here, and that's what really made my decision easy to join the group, is the quality of people that are within the office. There's probably 20 new hires in the last year and a half since I've been on board, and everyone just brings a new aspect to the company.
I would say all the people I work with. They're a phenomenal group, whether it's the inside staff or the construction crews I deal with out there. If you got a problem, everybody jumps in as quick as possible to help solve it.
The best part about my job is I get to be there from start to finish. We do it all. We clear the land and set up grades, do underground services, right to the carpeting and the mirrors. It's nice and local for me, so I'm always with my family. It's been a very good 27 years.
Every night I sit down at 5 o'clock with Mr. Beedie, and we have a drink and we talk about the day's events, and he shares stories with me. He gives me the narrative of the history of the company. I will share with him some of the challenges that we're going through in the day, and I'll seek his advice, and he will willingly give it. I don't think really there's a thing he hasn't seen in this world. That's the piece there that I feel extremely fortunate to be a part of.
I'd say there's 3 things that I love the most. First, that it's a family business. There's actually 3 generations of Beedies that work in our office, which is pretty incredible. Second would be the skilled people, the wealth of knowledge at the company. And then the third is Mr. Beedie's jokes. My personal favorite is the one about the golf course and the locker room. I'll let him tell it.
There hasn't been a day that I haven't wanted to come into work. There's always something interesting for me to do. My job is a challenge, and I enjoy the people I work with.
One of the things that I really like working at Beedie Construction, from the top down, everybody treats everybody with respect, and it's got a really good core group of coworkers. It's like a big family environment.
Loyalty, honorable, doing the right thing, vision, longevity. That sort of describes the company in a whole.
I like the unique individuals that we work with, even Mr. Beedie himself. Not too often do you work for a company and have the owner baking bread for its employees. And that's still something unique, something that you don't see in many companies, if at all.
I think Ryan did a really good job last Christmas at the Christmas party talking about the company values and it being a family. I think the whole mandate from the top down about treating it as your own family, treat it how you'd want to be treated, resonates through the crew.
Quality in the workmanship, quality in the employees, so that stems down from the employer themselves. Reliability, always have had a job for the 19 years, even through the hard times, has been very reliable for the core group of guys.
Beedie represents family. It represents an often too much used word of integrity, a commitment to their word, honor, those types of things, being part of the organization and working within it very closely with Mr. Beedie and Ryan. It's words they truly believe in. You know, as I say to every one of the clients that I meet day in and day out, they will always do what's right, even if it means costing them financially. They will always do what's right.
It means history. It means longevity, trust, commitment, execution. It's family. It means success. Both Mr. Beedie and Ryan, their commitment and passion to philanthropy on a personal level, that's one of the things that makes me most proud, is coming here and seeing how hard we work and how successful we are, but there's a greater good, and it's not a one-dimensional company.
They've been a first-class group to work with, work for, in any capacity. The decisions are always one of character and integrity. I really highly value that. I feel like they've welcomed me in and treated me as family. Even though I'm not an employee of the Beedie Group, they've always treated me as such, and I've always really, really highly valued that.
They really give you freedom to make it your own and put out a good product. I love it here. Woo. I'm the biggest Beedie cheerleader. Woo. Pom-poms.
Keith has this incredible will to not only live, but to learn. He's 87 years old, and he has got this desire to learn more. We go out to the construction sites at least once a week, and it is incredible. The excitement that he sees, the excitement that what's going on around him, the people that are working, and he's always asking, how do you do that? Why do you do that? How do you do it better? You know, you think at 87 and being as successful as he's been, that you would lose that, and he's very much just getting into stride. It's incredible.
As a very young person, I was hired on to work for Beedie with really no experience. They were willing to take me on and train me and allow me to become the person I am today, and I'm grateful for that.
Seeing Mr. Beedie, 87 years old, come into the office every single day, and he's involved with everybody, but I think he's always had a special relationship with our department and the property management department. He comes to all of our bi-weekly meetings, sits in with his pen, always has questions, and I think his involvement is great. Our meetings are usually 2 hours. I think it's really cool for him to be involved as much as he is, and I'm proud to work right next to him every day.
Keith, I know there isn't anything you'd rather do during the day than go to work. It is one of the great challenges of your life, and I know that you'll continue to do that as long as possible. And I'm happy for myself too, because I married you for better or for worse, but not for lunch.
I think it's a commitment to excellence. The feedback I receive from colleagues and consultants is that commitment to excellence, always going that extra mile, always performing and getting the most out of a project. I think that's what it means to me.
When I see the Beedie logo, I think of quality construction in a safe manner. I think it stands for customer satisfaction and always trying to better the end result.
You see it everywhere, so it means so many buildings done by Mr. Beedie. There isn't many places you can go where you don't see a sign. So it's quite a big deal. Makes you proud to work for him.
I think the first thing that comes to mind for me is the fact that Mr. Beedie still lives in Burnaby. The company has its business in Burnaby. I was born and raised in Burnaby, and so I like the fact that he gives back to the community through SFU and Burnaby General Hospital.
To me, it's a symbol of a quality company, a real family business that's kind of maintained that family flavor and that small company feel in what's becoming a much bigger company. There's just a real can-do spirit around here. There's a real pursuit of the next job and the next success.
It's a great company to work for. There hasn't been a day go by where I haven't wanted to come to work. The Beedie Group has treated us A1 first class. Nothing has ever changed when it comes to that. There's only one way to build a Beedie building, and that is the correct way.
It is also wonderful to know that the values and the integrity that were integral for the founding of the company is still alive today in the larger evolving organization.
Everyone seems to want to strive to uphold the Beedie name. It's a name that's pretty highly regarded in both the industry we compete in, but also in the community in general, and everyone seems to be working towards a goal of upholding that reputation. It's very easy to say I work for Beedie. I'm very proud to work for Beedie.
60 years in any business is incredible, especially in the industrial market. Keith was very much a leader in that market, and to come through that, not only make it the 60 years, but excel and be a dominant player in that marketplace, being the player, is incredible. And it's a feat that hasn't been accomplished by anyone else, and it is greatly deserved.
I think it's just a hearty congratulations for being such an integral part of this incredible organization. I think we get lost on an almost daily basis as to what Mr. Beedie and Ryan have accomplished here, because it's a very fast-paced company and we're moving forward all the time. But if we ever had the opportunity to step outside of this company and really look at what the two of them have built as an organization, it's incredible, really, as a private family company, and yet to still have such a tight-knit relationship amongst all the people who work here.
A few years ago, I was going down Low Heat Highway and I stopped to help out a car accident. Mr. Beedie found out somehow. The next day I went into the office and Gloria handed me this little card, which I keep in here. So, stop. I still have this card I carry all the time. It says, "Nice going, re the accident. You are a good guy," that Mr. Beedie signed. It really shows me that he cares about his people, about his employees. That's what Beedie means to me.
Dad, when I joined the company 20 years ago, there was no way I could have anticipated that you would still be here today, the healthy, vibrant force that you are. You are truly one in a million. It has been incredible to work so closely with you for over 20 years. Thank you for giving me the space and the opportunity to take the business to a whole new level. You have never stood in my way, and I'm forever grateful for the confidence that you've shown in me. You've left a permanent mark on the city, the community, and the extended Beedie family. And tonight is all about celebrating what Beedie is and what Beedie represents.
Congratulations, Keith, on 60 years. It's really amazing.
hopefully many, many more, and continued great success.
We will always better ourselves to become a greater company, and congratulations on 60 years of hard work.
Congratulations, Mr. Beedie, on a fantastic 60 years.
You've done a fabulous job. This company will survive and continue for many years to come.
Congratulations, Mr. Beedie, on 60 years. It's an incredible accomplishment.
Congratulations, Mr. Beedie. It's an incredible achievement, and we look forward to many, many more years of your leadership.
Congratulations, Mr. Beedie, for building something that's very highly regarded in the industry you compete in, as well as in the community in general.
You've touched a lot of lives, and you are a respected and adored leader in our community. Thank you for letting me be a part of it.
It's been remarkable to watch this company grow like it's grown.
And for allowing me to spend the last 40 years of my life in this place. Thank you.
It's an honor and a pleasure to work with you.
Thank you very, very much for allowing me to be part of your family.
Tremendously blessed to be a part of it, and hope to continue long into the future.
Congratulations, Keith, on your 60 years. It's been a great ride for you, I'm sure it has, and it's been absolutely great for me, so congratulations again.
Congratulations, Mr. Beedie, on 60th anniversary.
Happy 60th anniversary! Woot!
Congratulations, and I hope he keeps going as well as he has, and his health as well.
What an accomplishment. Congratulations, and I take my hat off to a man like you. All the best.
So honored to be working here. I'm so honored for the opportunities you give me, and look forward to working with you for another 60 years.
Congratulations, Grandpa, on a great 60 years.
Do you remember just about 51 years ago when we first met? And I realized after a short time that you were broke. And I decided to loan you my life savings. And I was thinking about that the other day. Did you ever pay me back? Love you.
Congratulations, Dad. I love you.